Thank you a lot. Thanks. That's very kind. Thank you. So, my name is Reiners. I'm from Germany, like he said. And in Germany, I'm a professional comedian, but in Germany. So that means for you, I'm just a normal guy, not too boring, but yeah. That's my kind of style. I was invited to travel around Canada, especially British Columbia, and I said yes, and then when I arrived, they said, Till, good news, you're on stage. For maybe 20 minutes, is it cool with you? And I was like, have you ever listened to me when I talked English? I have just worked for 5 minutes. Then I'm empty. So I wrote it 2 days before. And to be honest, I use Google Translator. So sometimes I will use words I even don't know. Yeah, I also have hobbies. I write reviews. Yeah, two months ago I went to Vienna and didn't like the hotel, didn't like the restaurant, and I said it to the world. I write it to Yelp and TripAdvisor, and now that's my hobby. If you ever ask who has the time and the energy to do that, it's the German guy. We do that. It's a lot of fun. That's entertainment for me. I think it's a bad prejudice that Germans don't have humor. We have humor, but not all the time. We like to separate things. For example, if it's work, we don't do humor. If it's free time, we up for a little jokey. Just a tiny one. And then we will respond, Du beliebst zu spaßen. Da kann ich mein Lächeln nicht verkneifen. That was German. I thought it's much more funnier, but yeah. I think you like to mix things. We don't like to mix things, we like to separate things. You mix it all the time. I went for surfing and I had a surf teacher, Tiffany, and she was really nice, and she said to me, okay, there's a golden rule with the wetsuit. And the golden rule is don't pee in it. And then she said, no, but no one cares about that rule. Actually, I peed 3 times in it just today. And I was a little bit shocked, and she said, no, it's just a gag. That's why we call it the golden rule. It's just... And I thought, you're at work, you're not allowed. Bad review. Can't help myself. By the way, surf teacher, is it really a job? I don't think so. I think if you don't hate your job, if you don't suffer, it's not a job. That's the golden rule. You mix, I think Canadian people mix everything up. For example, hiking. I think it's relaxing. Hiking is a relaxing thing. I like hiking. It's my pleasure. Yeah? So I like hiking, but you put it together with thrilling. There are separate worlds. You mix hiking with wolves. I went to a forest and there was a warning sign, take care, or no, beware, not take care, that's... Sorry, Google Translator. Beware of the wolves. There were tips. What you can do if you see a wolf. So, and the rule is scare, don't stare. Like just panic. Move it, act big, but don't move. And the last rule was, if you're attacked, just fight back. And that's not the way we do it in Germany. In Germany, we would say, okay, there's a forest full of wolves. Don't go in there. Yeah, here in Canada, they say, yeah, there's a forest full of wolves, good luck. That's the difference. Last story I want to tell you. I met also a guy from the First Nations, and I asked him what part of is humor a thing for your culture, and he said, yeah. There were people whose only job was it to make fun of people, just as a punishment. And I thought, yeah, that's a nice punishment. And then I thought, these guys who make always fun about people are very arrogant and self-righteous, you know. And I thought that are really that are losers. And then I thought, that's exactly my job description. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot.